When businesses start looking more closely at processing costs, Stax and Square often end up in the same shortlist. Square is usually where people begin, and Stax tends to come up later when fees start to matter more. In this video, we're breaking down how Stax and Square price payments, how volume affects your costs, and where the differences actually start to show. Stax is a payment processor built for businesses that process enough volume to benefit from a subscription. Instead of charging a markup on every transaction, Stax passes card network interchange fees directly to you at cost and charges a flat monthly subscription fee. That subscription model is what makes Stax different. If you're processing a steady volume each month, spreading that subscription fee across more transactions can reduce your effective rate over time. And on the flip side, if your volume is low or inconsistent, that subscription can work against you. Stax provides a full merchant account with its own merchant ID, which can offer more account stability than aggregated models. The trade-off is underwriting, so approval isn't instant. Stax supports in-person and online payments, invoicing, recurring billing, and detailed reporting tools. It's designed for established businesses that care more about long-term cost control than quick setup. Square takes a very different approach. It's built around speed and simplicity. Square uses an aggregated account model, which means onboarding is fast, but it can come with a higher risk of account holds. Square uses flat rate pricing, so you pay the same percentage on most transactions regardless of the card type. That makes costs easy to predict, especially for newer or lower volume businesses. Beyond payments, Square is also a full small business platform. It includes point of sale software, hardware, online stores, invoicing, payroll, marketing tools, and inventory management. You can start simple and add tools as your business grows without switching platforms. Okay, now let's talk about pricing, because this is where the real differences show up. With Stax, pricing revolves around a monthly subscription. You pay that fixed fee, then cover the actual interchange cost on each transaction. As volume increases, that monthly fee gets spread across more sales, which can lower your effective rate over time. Square, on the other hand, handles pricing on a per transaction basis. Every payment is charged at a flat rate, which makes budgeting simple, but even as your sales grow, you continue paying the same percentage on every transaction. Now, Square does offer custom pricing for some higher volume businesses, but those rates aren't published and usually require direct negotiation. For businesses with lower or unpredictable volume, Square's pricing is easier to manage month to month. For businesses with steady volume that want more control over long-term costs, Stax model often comes out ahead. Hardware is another area where these two differ. Square keeps hardware simple and tightly integrated. It designs its own readers, terminals, and registers, and everything works together right out of the box. Entry-level devices are relatively affordable, and financing options are also available. Stax takes a more flexible approach by supporting compatible third-party terminals. That can give you more choice, but it may also mean more setup and configuration. And depending on the terminal you choose, upfront hardware costs can be higher compared to Square's entry-level options. Looking at features, Square is built to run large parts of your business from one system. Its POS connects directly to inventory, employee management, online sales, marketing tools, and loyalty programs. That all-in-one setup can simplify daily operations for your business. Now, while Square's core POS doesn't have a monthly fee, many advanced tools live behind paid plans or add-ons. So over time, those extra costs can definitely stack up. Stax stays more narrowly focused on payments. It handles in-person and online transactions, invoicing, subscriptions, customer data, and reporting, but it's not trying to replace a full business management platform. Most of Stax's core tools are included with the subscription, which can make ongoing costs easier to plan if payments and analytics are your main priorities. So when does Stax make sense? Stax is a better fit for businesses with consistent processing volume that want to reduce fees over time. If you're comfortable paying a monthly subscription and focused on lowering your effective rate, Stax's pricing structure can work in your favor. It's especially well suited for service-based businesses, B2B companies, and merchants that rely on invoicing or recurring billing. But just note that Stax is only available to low-risk businesses. Square, on the other hand, makes the most sense if you're just getting started or want predictable hands-off pricing. Flat rates and instant onboarding make it easy to start accepting payments instantly. Square is also a strong option for retail and food service businesses that want hardware, POS software, and operational tools all connected in one system. Like Stax, Square doesn't support most high-risk industries, though it does offer a program for CBD merchants. At the end of the day, the difference between Stax and Square comes down to how fees add up over time. Stax asks you to commit to a monthly fee in exchange for lower transaction costs as volume grows. Square keeps things simple by charging per transaction even as your sales increase. Neither option is universally better. What matters is how consistent your volume is, how closely you track fees, and whether you're optimizing for simplicity or long-term cost control. For a deeper breakdown, we've published detailed reviews on merchantmaverick.com. Those links are in the description so you can compare both models against your actual numbers. And if you want to get started with either of these processors, please click the links in our descriptions to get started. Thank you for watching Mavericks. I'll see you next time.